Welcome, eager minds. Today we embark on a journey into the fascinating realm of primary and secondary processing. Let's dive in together. Let us tackle first what is primary processing. Primary processing is the conversion of raw materials into food commodities. It is the foundational step where raw materials are initially prepared. Primary processing refers to the initial stage of converting raw materials or inputs into more basic or intermediate forms. This phase typically involves basic operations that lay the groundwork for subsequent manufacturing or production processes. Primary processing is fundamental in preparing materials for further refinement or transformation. To sum up all of this definition, primary processing is the initial step in handling commodity or materials, involving basic sorting, organizing, or transforming to prepare for more advanced stages of analysis or production. Importance of primary processing. Primary processing is crucial as it lays the foundation, organizing and preparing raw materials for further refinement, ensuring efficiency, and facilitating the creation of valuable intermediate products. In agriculture and the food industry, it is essential for preserving, sorting, and preparing raw materials. It ensures food safety, extends shelf life, and facilitates the production of diverse, high-quality food products. Now let me show you some of the examples of primary processing. In agriculture, harvesting, cleaning, and sorting crops after cultivation are examples of primary processing. Also in food industry, like washing, cutting, and sorting raw vegetables or fruits before cooking or packaging. Now let's discuss about secondary processing. Secondary processing is when the primary product is changed to another product. It is the subsequent stage where these processed materials are transformed into the final products that we use in our daily lives. Basically, secondary processing comes after primary processing and involves the transformation of the already processed materials into finished products. This stage is where the final product takes shape for consumer or industrial use. Importance of secondary processing. Secondary processing is vital as it transforms already processed materials into final products, adding value and shaping them for consumer or industrial use. This stage is crucial for creating a wide array of finished goods, enhancing economic value, and meeting specific end-user requirements. Here are the examples of secondary processing. In agriculture, it includes the conversion of harvested crops into value-added products. This may involve turning fruits into jams, vegetables into frozen meals, grains into flour or cereal, and oilseeds into cooking oils. These processes enhance product diversity, shelf life, and consumer convenience. And also in food industry, where cooking, packaging, and labeling processed food items are done before they reach the consumer. Now let's look at some of the examples of primary and secondary processing in different fruits and vegetables. In potatoes, primary processing, raw material, fresh potatoes. Primary processing, washing, peeling, and cutting potatoes into fries or chips. Secondary processing, raw material, potato fries or chips. Secondary processing, frying, seasoning, and packaging to create packaged potato chips. In berries, e.g. strawberries, primary processing, raw material, fresh strawberries. Primary processing, sorting, washing, and hulling strawberries to obtain whole berries. Secondary processing, raw material, whole strawberries. Secondary processing, crushing, adding sugar, and preserving to create strawberry jam. In pineapples, primary processing. Raw material, fresh pineapples. Primary processing, peeling, coring, and slicing pineapples into chunks or rings. Secondary processing, raw material, pineapple chunks or rings. Secondary processing, canning, adding syrup and sealing to create canned pineapple. In oranges, primary processing, raw material, fresh oranges. Primary processing, peeling, segmenting, and juicing oranges to obtain fresh orange juice. Secondary processing, raw material, fresh orange juice. Secondary processing, pasteurization, adding vitamin C and bottling to create commercially available orange juice. In tomatoes, primary processing, raw material, fresh tomatoes. Primary processing, sorting, washing, and crushing tomatoes to extract pulp. Secondary processing, raw material, tomato pulp. Secondary processing, cooking, adding spices and packaging to create tomato sauce. In summary, primary processing is the foundational step where raw materials are initially prepared, while secondary processing is the subsequent stage where these processed materials are transformed into the final products that we use in our daily lives. That's all for this topic, fellas. Thank you for watching.